My name's Matt Southern and I'm a game director at Evolution Studios.
So I am Cy Barlow. I'm head of design at Sony Northwest Studio Group. I'm also the assistant game director on MotorStorm Apocalypse.
Hi, I'm Paul Oshchinsky. I'm lead designer at Evolution Studios.
We decided to create urban off-road racing by combining the DNA of everything that people like about MotorStorm with a new environment that allowed us to race in areas that go way beyond the streets.
So the only way MotorStorm could exist in an urban environment is if we ripped up the city, basically. So we set it during an amazing apocalyptic natural disaster.
This time round, we've got massive real-time earthquakes, we've got military attacks taking place as you race, and these create new routes on the fly. So we've really taken that core part of what MotorStorm is all about, made it more dynamic, made it really epic and large scale, and hopefully made it more thrilling than we've made it before.
This is MotorStorm in the city. This is a city in the middle of an earthquake. Buildings falling around you, going down to the sewers, onto the beaches, and it just seemed to be the perfect location, the opposite of what we've done before, offer something completely new.
So MotorStorm's always been about multiple routes, multiple vehicle types, and it's always been something of a puzzle really as to which vehicle you pick, which routes you choose to get the fastest time on a track. This time around we really wanted to take it to the next level. And what the earthquake allows us to do is completely change the racing environment dynamically as the player races. So new routes will open up, old routes will close, routes will change completely dynamically right in front of the player, and you're going to have to react a lot more quickly than you ever have done in a MotorStorm game before.
We've decided with MotorStorm Apocalypse that we wanted to make it the killer app when it came to 3D. So we've been lucky, we've had technicians working on 3D for many years now, so we were really able to bring that expertise to the game and offer 3D in a way that contributes to the gameplay and not just the visual experience.
It introduced another layer of depth to the game, so you got these buildings, you got these events, everything happening around you, but this extra layer just immerses you in the game. And also for racing titles, it's even better because it gives you that extra layer of perception so that you can really judge the corners and the braking points spot on.
I think MotorStorm's always had a very eclectic soundtrack. We've always put a lot of thought and a lot of effort into that. The game is not just a racing game, it's this festival experience as well. And so the music's been really important to us for a long time. This time around we wanted to do something a bit more unique. So rather than get a few bands, a few DJs, remix artists in to provide a soundtrack for us, what we actually did was get a well-known Hollywood composer, Klaus Badelt, to create a completely unique bespoke score for the game. He composed 4 distinct pieces of music for us. We then gave those 4 pieces of music to DJ Shadow, Noisia and Elite Force and got them to remix them. We gave them basically a blank canvas really.
It was such a huge buzz, such a huge thrill to meet these guys, get them to play the game, find out they're really excited about it. Got to go to Abbey Road and record with an orchestra. It was dream come true stuff for me, and it's really one of the most exciting things about making AAA PlayStation 3 games is you get those production values that are equal to movies, to summer blockbusters. So it's been an absolute buzz from start to end.
One of the cool things about it though is because it's a bespoke soundtrack for the game, we were also able to chop the music up and use it dynamically during the racing. So it also underscores the action. For example, if you see a huge rift opening up, we can trigger a different part of the music to kick in. If you see a skyscraper falling, we can also change the music so it's keyed off that. Everything's completely interactive and completely dynamic. It just sounds incredible.
MotorStorm is brutal off-road racing in an apocalyptic environment.
It is one of the best titles on the platform demonstrating 3D. It just looks amazing.
It's genuinely a hybrid of off-road racing and urban racing that we think has never been done before, and that really offers moments that we think people are going to remember forever.